I used to work 4 jobs at one point in time. How I did it, I can't even remember how I did it. I can't recall the stress that my body was probably going through. My brain was mentally tired, I'm sure. But when I think about it now, I'm like, wow, how did I do that? I was young. When you're young, you have so much energy. You have so much desire and drive that you can just do anything. So on top of being a young mom, I also had 4 jobs at one point in time. And I had a grind, a drive that I just was like, I got to get up out of here. I got to save enough money in order to make a better life for me and my son. I was a young mom. I was in college, and it was just, something about being on social services that just kind of like humbled me. So I had subsidized housing, I had the food stamps, I had the EBT card, I had the WIC, I had all of those things. Eventually, I think I got onto the Section 8 list. I used all the services I could in order to make a better life for me and my child. And I also started grinding hard to get off of those lists. Not to say that it's a problem with being on those services. If you need the help, you need the help. You got to humble yourself and, take the help. I just didn't want to get comfortable on the help. I wanted to do better for me and my child. So I was in college. I was working those jobs. I took whatever temp job was available, whatever contracting job was available. I took it because at the end of the day, I knew that I was going to be off of these services at some point in time, no longer relying on the state. So if there is something that you really want to do, if you really want to get off of Section 8 subsidized housing and see yourself, in a bigger, brighter future, you have to step out and you have to start grinding. You have to do more. You can do it. If I did it, you can do it. So eventually I ended up saving enough money and using the first time home buyers program to get my first home. It's, I don't know. I think back and I'm just like, how did you do it? I did it with a support system. We all need some type of support to help us at some point in time. We just don't need support in doing the things that we need to do specifically. You know what I mean? So it's not like somebody else can do the job for you. Somebody else can save money for you. You have to rely on yourself for that type of support. But outside of that, you might need somebody to help watch your children. You might need somebody to cook a meal for you. You might need somebody to help you in all these other different ways. But I'm out here. I don't know if you see people, but I'm out in this nice park today. It's brisk out here. But anyway, we all need a support system. We all need somebody to have our back in times of need. And if the support system is the state at the time, it's the state. If it's family, it's family. But we all need some type of help. And if I can work 4 jobs, be a single mother, and be in college, it can be done. It can be done. So I was just thinking and reflecting back because of the angel tree dilemma or drama that's going on TikTok. And I was thinking about, at the times when I really needed help, I was able to utilize the Y to help during Thanksgiving with Thanksgiving turkeys and food and things that I needed. I was able to use Section 8 subsidized housing, the state for cash, EBT, WIC, whatever it was at that point in time. I utilized those things, but I didn't get comfortable on them. It was something that I needed, and it was like what do they call, like a stepping stone to better. And when I saw the angel tree videos and I saw like the responses of some of the moms on there. Now, mind you, there are some positive responses on there as well. There are things on that TikTok. I'm sorry. I got to watch my surroundings. And on top of that, I'm nosy. Okay. But the Salvation Army is doing a good thing, right? They are being charitable, they're being givers, and having other people assist with those donations throughout the holiday season. We have to do better when we are receiving from others who don't owe us anything. We are not owed anything from anybody. And so for somebody to do something out of the kindness of their hearts and then you complain about it on a social media platform is crazy. It just made me think about all of the things I did for myself to get up out of that, the hole of needing assistance. Now, there's nothing wrong with needing assistance from the state. If you need it, you need it. Point blank. But I don't know. I was just reflecting on those videos again today and thinking about the times when I needed help and how I had to work multiple jobs. And I'm thinking like today it's probably quadruple jobs that you got to work in this economy, which is crazy. But if it's something that you need to do, and if there's a dream for you that you want to, get yourself out of the hole, or get yourself off of subsidized housing, or get yourself off of food stamps, EBT, Medicaid, all those things, and not have to keep bringing in your documents every 6 months so that they can update your stuff. Nothing has changed, right? I used to be so mad. We need more documentation. We need to update it this. I'm like, I was just in this office. Come on now, social services. I guess it's a way to kind of make you not feel comfortable either. Like, you don't want to keep going back in there and talking to the same caseworker all the time and saying the same things over and over. You want better for your life, right? At least I did. I wanted better. So I just think about, you got to have a grateful spirit. You got to be humble when you are in need. And if you need the services, you need the services, but also strive for better. So that's all I was thinking about today. And I thank you for being here. I appreciate you listening. Take care, and I'll see you on the next video.